If you want to run a business that looks after you and your family long after you have closed that business down, or you have sold it or given it away, here is a proven formula for it. Something that I've tried myself. People who know me know that I've done this, and I've done it very successfully. I'll give you this formula, but there is a price to pay for this. And I'm not sure you will be able to afford that price. I'll explain all this as we go along. The first thing to do is you've got to learn again, take a page from the book of the law of nature. Just like a seed has to die unto itself before it can evolve into a plant, it can grow to feed the world. Or another way to put this is you can't expect to be the Christ without the crucifixion part. So in the same way, when you start a business, there are a few things that you've got to do. The point I'd like to make in this video is you have to die unto yourself. And that's what I did. I'll give you two examples that will illustrate this point. The first point, when I had to staff my company, I had a choice. Should I employ professionals who have experience, who would come with their own client base and straight away start producing revenue for my company, which many people would feel is the right thing to do? Or should I let my company be like my life, something that has a purpose, a higher purpose? So I decided to hire people who were inexperienced, teenagers, fresh graduates, people with prison sentences, believe it or not, former prison sentences, sexual deviance, of which I had no shortage, reformed alcoholics, drug addicts, substance abuse people. And I sat them down and I said, look, I'm obviously not choosing you for what professional capabilities you have, but I am picking you in order to give you a second chance. I want to have a company that offers people an opportunity, an equal opportunity, like I wasn't offered. And they appreciated it, and they helped me build this company. It took some time. I had no idea when and how they would be able to actually start producing, how long I would have to train them before that happened. But I made that choice. Until today, I haven't regretted it. Over these last 15 years, yes, these very people have struck against me. They have accused me for being selfish, for taking advantage of them in terms of, oh, you picked us because we were cheap. That wasn't why I did so. But it didn't matter. What mattered is I knew that I was offering them a chance that nobody else offered me. It felt good inside. And today, I'm sitting here enjoying myself. Those who have learned from me and who have understood the reason why I picked them have gone on to bigger and greater things. But those who stabbed me in the back, those who spoke ill of me, those who went out and started trying to make companies to rival mine, they're still very much where I had left them. The second point is when I had to meet clients, these people had egos the size of America. And they were used to having their own way. They thought they knew it all in terms of media. And I was faced with an option. Should I take their money and run, which is exactly what everybody else was doing? Or sometimes if I felt that there was a better option that they hadn't seen, I would have to draw their attention to it. I wouldn't be very popular. They might turn around and say, excuse me, I'm not, I know what I'm doing. I'm not hiring you for your advice. I'm hiring you just to do what I think I need. But I chose to do what my conscience told me. And today, I still get fan mail from these people. Although I've left the company a long time back, I'm still benefiting from the goodness that that company has provided to so many people. So now the reason why I say you might not want to pay this price like I did is because it means going against the grain, going against everything you've been taught in business. Take advantage of somebody else. Show you're smarter. Outsmart the other guy. Fool them. Give them a false sense of security. Take their money and run. This is what business is all about. I'm here to tell you that that's not what it is all about. And yes, you might make some money in the short term, but in the long term, you'll be ever so miserable. Now, if you want, as I said, to do the right thing, to make the unpopular choice, you will certainly reap the benefits as I'm doing. So I hope this helps you. I know it will help you, but I hope you will take at least a little of what I've said here today and implement that in your life and see changes happen magically.